Good evening, good evening. Everyone's very welcome along. Hope you're all keeping well. Just got to say hello to a few people in the chat first before we get going. Richie, good luck all. Welcome in, Richie. Hopefully you get your internet sorted out sometime in the next decade. Otto's in as well. Good luck, have fun, everyone. Way too late for me to stay up and watch live. No worries, Otto. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello. Jacko's in. Good luck, ladies and gents. Jacko, you good looking tonight as well. Pusha, legendary commentator, brother. Cheers, Pusha, brother. Couch is in. Moo, good luck all. Good luck, Moo. Cliffy, let's go. Good luck all. What a season. What a season indeed, Cliffy. Good luck tonight as well for you. Welsh Tony's in. Good luck all. Goose, season 1 finale. Good luck all. Good luck, Goose. Schubert Racing, let's go. Hello all. Good luck, have fun to all the racers. Hey, Schubert. Welcome in. So here we are. Final round. What a season it's been. Let's take a look back over what we've had going on so far this season. So we started off in Watkins Glen, moved on then to Deep Forest, Red Bull Ring, had a round at Interlagos, all great racing. Moved on to Dragon Trail, Chicane of Death, few dodgy dealings there, few deaths. Grover's in. Howdy sir, howdy Grover, how are you? Hope you're keeping well, sir. Moved on to Fuji then. I took a chance at that myself. Didn't end up too good. We had Brands Hatch last week, another great race. And this week we're finishing off the season at Suzuka. We've had a few tracks so far, Red Bull, Fuji, and now Suzuka, where there's a chance of rain. Haven't had it yet. Let's see what happens today. Yeah, Grover, I suppose it's kind of middle of the day for you now if you wanted to enter it, but obviously you're more than welcome to enter it if you'd like. You can even enter as a reserve, Grover, and if there was a week that you could come in and race. That's what I do. So take a look at the results then, and the results is what's going to make this season really interesting. Skino, good luck all. Make sure someone from Tier 1 and Tier 2 screenshots times at the end. Yes, boss. We'll have a look at them in the stream for Tier 2 anyway, and Goose will get Tier 1. Hope everyone's alright with you, Skino. So, as we can see, Tier 1, Jacko, Champione. Tier 2, Moo, Champion as well. 157 points, 152 points. Where the battle really kicks in this week is for Tier 2 and P2 in the championship. We've got Roger, Laney and Juggas all within touching point of getting that P2. Pusha with an outside chance, 104 points. If Pusha gets a win tonight and other results go his way, Pusha could end up in P2. 25 points for a win. So yeah, Roger really in the driving seat with Laney right behind. Juggas unfortunately is not taking part tonight. Juggas is away, so P2 won't be for him. But yeah, best of luck to everybody else. It's going to be a great race, really is. Hey Richie, Lionel King Arthur Hollywood Richie Rich, hope you're good. Unfortunately Richie has no internet, so Richie can't take part. You were within a shout for it at one point, Richie. You won a couple of races, you're in P7 there now. Unfortunate. But look, them's the breaks, that's how it goes. So let's take a look around, see who's here. So we've Moo in his TT. Winner, champion. Surprised he didn't see some sort of a decal on his car today to show us that he's the Champione, but anyway, that's the way it goes. Got Beyond the Apex, Pete is there as well. Moo been getting speedy. That is correct, Grover. He's had a great season. And that's the way I like it. Aha, aha, Richie. Claire's in as well. Nice livery on Claire's car there. We've got Celtic, about to get overtaken by Roger. Roger's in as well, fighting for P2. Laney's in. Hey, Laney. Yeah, Tony, you and Pete had some amazing races this season. It's been really great, honestly. Laney's in. Moo has a rocket up his bottom. He does, Laney. But you could have one as well. You could end up securing this P2. I know we keep going back to it, but really, it's all there for you. You're 3 points behind Roger, 3 points behind P2. So finish a couple of spaces above Roger today. P2's all yours. Promotion into Tier 1. Richie's in. Evening, Richie. How are you? Hope you're good. You working tonight? Mike's in. Hey, Gray and chat. Hey, Mike. How are you? Jacko Gray. Hope all is well with you as well, Richie. Who else we got? Hollywood. Right, let's have a look here and see who else is in the lobby. Rally Rob is in. Rob started last week. Hopefully he'll be able to get a few more races. Good luck. He's got his TCR livery on. Nice. Very nice. That is a nice livery you've got there, Rob. Who else have we got in then? Push is in. Great job on the livery for this season as well, Pusha. Richie's on the data. So what's the story, Richie? You've no internet at all. Your broadband's gone. Rob makes all his own liveries, Tony, does he? It's a really nice one. Really nice one. Great job. Pezza. How are you, Pezza? Hope you're well. Welcome in. Good luck in your race. But just pushing, oh, this isn't Paddlefield. Why is that, Mike? Henchman's in. On the way back from the airport. Might be 20 minutes. Oof. You're going to be 20 minutes too late, Henchman. Day 10 with no broadband. What happened, Richie? Did you just go down or what? Hills is in. Evening, sir. Evening, Hills. Good luck tonight as well. Hills has had a great season. P4 in championship. You racing tonight, Hills? Could end up overtaking Goose for P2. Tell us too far away in the ahead of you, but P2 or P3 is there. Good battle between you, Goose, and Pezza for P3. Richie's off tonight, chilling, watching you on the TV, listening to music. Thanks, Richie. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good evening yourself. Open reach engineer tomorrow to try fix it. Outdoor issue somewhere. Maybe Dottie chewed through the cable somewhere, Richie. Moo with a monkey. Evening, Grey. Evening, Moo. Congratulations, Moo. Tier 2 Victor. Well done. Pusha, no, been away a while. Pusha, it's all still to play for. You can do it, I believe. Evening, Tell. Welcome in. Good luck to you as well in your race. Ads is in as well. Hey, Ads. Good luck to you too, sir. Moo Moo's been training with the T1 guys. Well, you're going to get up close and personal with them next season, Moo. Right, so 3 minutes left until quali starts. Everyone's getting their last few laps in. Moo Moo with the fastest lap in practice so far. Operation try not to come last for Ads. You can do it, Ads, I believe in you. And Moo Richie singing you a song there. Sticky Mike. You don't like the track, Tony, no? I like Suzuka. It is a tough one to get right though. There's lots of places to lose time here. All the legends are here, including yourself, Grover. Ads, have a good race all. Have a good race for you too, Ads. Best of luck. Last race of the season. Not a huge fan of this at all, Tony. I don't mind it. You know what? It produces good racing. So, Claire's in. Good luck to you as well, Claire. Actually, what I meant to do, for those of you that are not already in, I think you're all in anyway, hop into the GT Garage Discord, because we have a season, or not a championship, an event coming up after this, being organised by Pezza, which is the Periphery 500. So there's going to be a few races, a few different tracks. So jump into the Discord if you're not already, and get involved. Apart from these events like the GT Streamers Cup, we do Friday night lobbies, we do midweek lobbies as well. We have a few things planned in the works, and we'll have some more things going on during the week as well, so join in. Pezza, what a shout out. You're welcome, Pezza. The Periphery. Get your it'll be good fun though, because it's going to be the Mazda Roadster 1 make series, 5 races. There's a video up there somewhere as well, have a look for it. Wayne's in as well. Hey Wayne. Oi oi Gray. Oi oi Wayne. Number 9 Veterans Tribute Race for those that want. Oh yeah, Grover. What are the details for that? Right, is that the 58 lap race you were talking about? Put up some details. Put up a link to your own Discord as well there, Grover. Yeah, Tony, it's going to be running now after the GT Streamers Cup ends. The Periphery 500 is going to start. So, yeah, get involved. It is a fun car to drive, Pusha. Really good. So we should get going now in a second in quali. "70 laps of Spa." Nice one, Grover. Oh, you've got it up on Digit's website. Very good. Jump in, anyone, if they want to get involved there as well. It'll be good fun. Moo setting a purple time here. Now, let's see where we're at. Are we going to start quali? What's Stevie up to? And here we go. Keep an eye on everyone now as we go through. Best of luck. Thanks everyone for tuning in as well. Don't forget to drop a like if you can. So see who we've got out now on track. Stevie's out first. keep an eye on these first couple of laps, see what kind of times people are setting. See Roger coming up behind as well. Got to be careful here, especially on that turn just there. You don't want to go too wide. That's a prime place for a penalty. Go wide there, penalty incoming. So we've Stevie about to come around Spoon Corner. Yeah, Grover, this is quali. So they'll do 10 minutes of quali, and then it's a 40-minute race. So the races normally end around 10 past, 9 our time. So the races will end in about an hour. So Stevie about to come into the last chicane. Get on board with him and take a look through his lap. So coming up to this first turn, really going to be pushing these FF Group 4 cars understeer. Especially these first corners. Dib Dob's in. Evening to you as well, sir. Hope you're good. I think so, Richie. I think Stevie would happily get rid of this car as well. I think the Megane wasn't the best. I think the TT and the Scirocco both were well matched cars. They're definitely the two best out of the Group 4 FF cars. So into the hairpin, Stevie keeping it nice and tidy through there. See what kind of lap time he sets now this first time round. I think Mumu had a 2:11 in his warm-up. Really got to pull the car in there, just wants to run wide. So looking at the track map, they're all well spaced out. Everyone's given themselves some room to qualify, which is good. Nobody getting on top of each other, impeding, getting in the way. So this corner is going to be crucial. Getting the brakes right, turning in, getting on the power early. Don't let the car run wide. Nicely done by Stevie. And a 2:11.6, that's a nice time by Stevie. Roger setting a time 2:11.7 just behind. Laney coming through the last chicane now. Let's see what kind of time Laney can set. Ooh. And Mumu goes into first place, 2:11.2. Claire going to be next across the line. Rally Rob goes into fifth, into fourth. Celtic coming up to 130 now as well. Is there a place to bet? Yeah, just send me the money, Grover. Mumu bringing the heat to T1 next season. Exactly, Dib Dob. Celtic with a bit of lag. The house always wins, Mike. But as we were looking at the fight today is between Laney and Roger. So Laney and Roger are going to decide who ends up with P2. And so far, it's 1 point to Roger. Although there's not much of a gap, 900ths of a second between Roger and Laney so far in their qualifying. So let's see where they're going to sit. Got to remember as well that there could be rain in this race, so got to keep an eye out for that too. Roger must have had an accident somewhere. He's way down on his previous time. And Pusha goes into P5. Laney's half a second down on his time as well. Mumu flying it again. Dib-Dob, so in Tier 2, it's first and second get promoted. In Tier 1, for relegation, we're going to have to take a look at it because there are some people who are reserve drivers who only were in a couple of races, and then there was full-time drivers. So we're going to evaluate the entries for next season for Tier 1 relegation. But for now, Tier 1, we're going to have Mumu and whoever comes second. So let's see what Roger can do. He's coming through the curves, through the S's, down a 10th on his previous time. Laney as well coming through the S's. Let's see what kind of sector time he can set. Down half a second on his previous time as well. Battle for P2 is tight. 3 points between Roger and Laney. Who's going to get it? We shall wait and see. So far we still have Mumu in first. 2:11.2, his first flying lap, he set that. Stevie in second, 2:11.6. Roger in third, 2:11.7. Laney in fourth at 2:11.8. Half a second covering the top four so far. Rally Rob, 2:12 flat. So keep an eye on Stevie, see what he can do. And Laney coming around Spoon there as well. Pole in Tier 1 is a high 2:08. Oof. Is that you, Jacko? Tyres get too hot to hold the grip. Yeah, especially these FF cars. You'd want to take a pit and come out on cold tyres again. Maybe. So it is Jacko. Well, this is going to be last laps for everyone now because they won't have time to pit. But yeah, I think everyone's times are starting to slow down a bit. They should have maybe pit and come out again. Yeah, everyone's time's starting to come down a bit now. So it looks like everyone set their best times at the start. See how Push is doing. Mike spell tires for our Europe friends understand. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, Grover. Jacko the Alien, that is true, Dib-Dob. Who's P2 so far, Jacko, in Tier 1? Ooh, Push it really close to his best time. Can he put together these last couple of sectors and get it? Dib-Dob. You should have raced tonight, Dib-Dob, and just taken him out. You know your spelling, Mike. Yeah, Couch be used to this track from the dailies. Ooh, Push a little bit wide. Can you keep it on track? Very wide there. Kept the foot in it though. Let's see what kind of sector time he's about to set now. Down 2/10. So far, Mumu still on a flyer. So is Stevie. So is Roger. So is Laney. Mumu's catching Laney up though. Going to use that slip. Don't know if he's going to be able to get by him here into 130R. We're already getting action. It's only quali. Oh, he's up 2/10. What does he do here? Laney gave him space. Ooh, and Roger sets a new time up into P2. Doesn't put it together in the final sector though. PS5's in a box in storage, otherwise I'll be sending them into Tokyo. Tip top. Bail out of the way as you were down. Fair play to you, Laney. Push. What a track. Still though, a lot you can do from P6 push it. Definitely. Everyone get your tyres sorted. Moo Moo, you're still 2/10 out in the lead. Didn't matter. So what are we now? 28 minutes past 8. Race going to be starting in a couple of minutes. Anyone still setting a live lap? I think that's everybody. Everyone's in. Good luck to everyone. Yes, Richie, good luck all. It's going to be an interesting battle, Laney. You and Roger. Fuel. Don't forget the fuel. You would know, Richie. Start on intermediates. Has anyone checked the weather radar actually to see what's going on? Let's see if there's anything. Nothing so far in the radar anyway. So results, we have Moo Moo in first place, 2:11.2. Roger in second with 2:11.5. Rally Rob. Good result from Rally Rob there, 2:11.6. Stevie P in fourth, 2:11.6 as well. Very close between the two of them. Laney in fifth, 2:11.8. Push in sixth, Beyond the Apex seventh, Celtic Lad in eighth, and Claire in ninth. Good luck, everybody. He has a measure on me here, you think? Need a touch of luck? Racing's all about luck, Laney, but you make your own. There you go. That's my words of wisdom. Good luck to everybody. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Yeah, there's no gas stations in the UK, Grover. They're petrol stations. Good luck all. Good luck to you as well, Cliffy. Good looks, good looks, good looks. I don't see any rain. No clouds, no nothing. The weather is set to random. So... don't worry, Laney, I knew what you meant. Good luck to everybody. Let's keep an eye on this race now. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, good luck. And we are racing. Moo Moo with a good start. Let's see how everyone fares down turn one. Everyone get through clean. Seems like it. Roger up into P2. Someone's gone wide. Oh, when was it? Laney? No. Or was it? Let's go back and have a quick look. Oh, he gets out onto the grass. Goes wide. Not the best start for Laney. Gotta make it up. All as it was, P1, 2, 3, 4. Rob's gone down to P4. I think Stevie got him up there. Push up into P5. Moo already with a 1 second gap. Skinno, glad I'm not racing tonight. Moo is a second quicker than my best time. Moo is the tier 2 alien, Skinno. Look at this gap already. As Rob makes a move down into the first turn, or to the hairpin. Very close racing. Push up into P4 now. As Celtic goes a bit wide, coming around Spoon Corner. Can Push to do anything here now to try and bridge the gap to Rob, who's catching on Stevie ahead. Moo with a commanding lead already. Roger. Missed it, Richie. Thanks for the backup, Richie. But it's after getting the battle for P2 right back in there. Because it means Laney's after getting back ahead of Roger. So, lap 1, as it was, Moo out ahead, 2.8 seconds already. Someone's got to do something about Moo. Stevie in P2, with Rob right behind him. Pusha in P4, Celtic in P5, Laney and Roger then P6 and 7, Pete in P8, and Claire in P9. Definitely shakes things up, Richie. Someone puncture Moo's tires. It's all about the strat. Who's got the right strategy? Rob really putting Stevie under pressure here. Oh, Stevie goes a bit wide. Can Rob capitalise? Stevie though has the inside line. No, Rob gets the move done. Will Stevie have dirty tyres though? So is there any chance of Pusha making a move? Nice by Rob though. And he keeps the position. It's all happening in the battle for P2. Meanwhile, Moo is 4 seconds ahead now. Rob is starting to open up a gap already between Stevie himself. As Pusha looks to capitalise now and make a move on Stevie coming down here. I'm more curious how you can be in the lobby and not race. As in, how am I commentating, Grover, or how can I just not be involved in the race? Like, what am I doing commentating instead? That's just the way it is. Don't have time to practice for the race during the week, so won't have the pace. Enjoying the commentary though. As Moo sets the fastest lap at 2:13. Celtic and Laney now. Laney looking to make a move down into turn 1. After gapping Roger, 1.7 seconds down to Roger. Celtic with a very defensive inside line. I think Laney has to get by Celtic here now, nice and clean. Celtic leaves space from on the inside, and Laney is through. Roger coming up quickly behind though. Celtic not letting him get away too quick. I like the commentary, Grover. Interesting to do. Nice to watch the races as well. They're very interesting races. So as Laney now looks to make a gap on Celtic and bridge the gap to Pusha, 4 seconds up ahead. Ooh, the battle for P2 is so close. Stevie trying to make a move now on Rob, with Pusher right behind. I think it's 4 times fuel, 4 times tyres, Grover. I'm open to correction on that, but it's something like that. As Roger now is up into P6 as well, I see 1.7 seconds to Laney. So that is the battle for second place in the championship. We'll keep an eye on that, but so far, this is the battle. Pusher now looks like he might have a chance. He's not going to make a move into 130 or anyway, I'd say. Get this right now. Oh, can he make a move? A little bit of contact there, but nothing in it, I don't think. 4 times, 4 times. Thanks, Richie. Richie, you're my backup for this tonight. Ooh, as Pusher looks to make a move now in turn 1, he's got the inside line. Doesn't have to run on Stevie though. That's the one advantage, I think, for that McGann. It's got the straight line speed. Oh, Pusher going to make a move. Will they both make the corner? Nice, Pusher leaves room on the outside, and he is through. Let's see how he did it. Cuts inside. Hits the apex, leaves room on the outside, takes the tight turn, and he is through. Lovely, lovely move. So pushes up into P3. Now he's chasing down Rob. And then there's someone called Moo Moo the Monkey, nearly 6 seconds out ahead. It often does, Grover, come down to strat. So who has what tyres? See, Stevie is on the hards. Oh, Stevie got past Pusher again. See what happened there. Oh, Pusher went wide into the first Lesmo. Made a mistake. Allowed Stevie back by. That's racing. That's how it happens. I looked at the weather before the race, Dib-Dob, and it looked all clear. So I think for now, doesn't look like rain. Pusher, Roger and Laney will be down to points now, big time. Pusher probably would need to finish a bit higher up though. He was the furthest off. But Laney now pulling out a gap to Roger. But again, down to tyres. Roger's on the hards. Laney's on the mediums. So how far are those medium tyres going to get Laney into the race? Maybe the hard was the right strategy. Speedy McZoom faces in. Welcome in, Speedy. Are you still green, Speedy? So, starting lap 5, we have Moo Moo, 5.7 seconds out of front. Rally Rob, P2. Stevie, 3 seconds back in P3. And again, Pusher looking to make a move down at turn 1. I think Stevie hasn't covered this time. And Pusher goes wide. That is what happens. He's got Laney now all over him. And Pusher's going to have dirty tyres, so can Laney capitalise here, put a bit more space between himself and Roger. That's motor car racing, says Sir Jackie Gray Stewart. Laney now really starting to make a move on Pusher. Will he make a move? No, I'd say he'll back off here. Still green, the doctor said one more wash tonight, I should be good. Dib-Dob, yeah, I think medium soft is the strat, so the hard tyre runners now might, although they might get better longevity out of the tyres, they're going to struggle for overall pace. Although Stevie's doing well, but that McGann eats its front tyres. You can see it's got the same amount of wear on the fronts from mediums as hards. It's not great on the tyres. Rob flying it out there now in P2, but Moo Moo, there's no catching him so far. I think his tyres looking good. He's cruising. Laney now after gap and push, and push is coming under pressure from Roger. Will Roger be able to make a move down into the chicane if he gets the run on him? Potentially. No. Saves it for turn 1, I'd say. Get a good exit here. Into the slip. Roger's racing to catch Laney. Got to get those points bridged to get P2. And he's making the move on Pusha. Down at turn 1 seems to be the easiest place to get the slip down the back or the main straight. And Roger's up into P5. 3.3 seconds up the road, though, is his rival. Let's see, can Pusha hang on. So P1 we have Mumu. Roger, or Rally Rob with a little bit of a moment there. Stevie in P3, solidly in P3, Laney with a 1.6 second gap back. Let's see, can he do anything? Roger, then Pusha. Pete just behind, Celtic a bit further back, and Claire in P9. It is as they were. Let's see, can Pusha do anything about this gap to Roger? He seems to be putting him under a bit of pressure anyway. Couple of people had the Mazdas, Mike. Oh, and Pusha goes wide into Spoon. He's going to get a bit of dirty tyres there, won't be able to make any moves there. Laney started to bring down the gap to Stevie, down to 1.4 seconds now. Yeah, Claire's in the Mazda. Wasn't an ideal car here. It definitely had the straight line speed, but the Mazda and the Megane were both similar. Had good straight line speed, but not great in the turns and eat the front tyres. So the Swift is good all-rounder. TT definitely seems to be the best, but the Scirocco also a good car here. So let's see what Laney can do. Is the gap down to 1.2 seconds now, so 2/10 to the better against Stevie. This seems to be where the next point of action is going to be on the track. Down to 8/10 now. Really starting to bridge that gap. Stevie's starting to struggle a bit on those hard tyres. Just doesn't have the same levels of grip. Nearly halfway into this race now as well. Looks like Laney is really starting to bridge this gap now. Roger doesn't seem to be able to have an answer for him just yet, but it's still a long race, halfway to go. Anything could happen. Oh, Stevie goes wide. Will Laney capitalise? Laney might play it smart here and realise that 130R is not the place to go for an overtake. Stay with him, get the slip down turn 1. Might be the smart move. Get a better exit here. into turn 1. Ooh, little bit of a touch. What's Laney going to do? Down into turn 1. That's a hard one to call. Left the space. Stevie turned in. All happened so fast. That one might have to be decided in the steward's room, we'll see. Ooh, Laney almost goes wide there. Coming out of the second. Into the second Lesmo. I'd wonder are Stevie's tyres now starting to hurt a bit on the hard compound. Halfway worn. As we go into Spoon again, this definitely seems to be the turn that the FF cars are struggling with the most. The oversteer or understeer into that first section of the turn, really struggling. I think the battling between these two has allowed Roger to catch up a bit. He's now down to 2.5 seconds to Stevie. So that's a 2-second gain he's made on the two guys while they were battling. Championship is still on, or P2 is. Let's see now if Stevie is close enough to do anything down turn 1. As Laney takes the inside line. Rain potentially coming in tier 1, really dib-dab. Interesting. It's all very bright and sunny here anyway in tier 2. This seems to be the action point on track anyway. Rob has managed to get a second bridge to Moo, but realistically Moomoo's in control out front. Tyres are starting to struggle a bit, I think. They're all in around the same in terms of tyres. Stevie's probably a bit less worn on the hards, but overall less grip anyway, I'd say. Pushing out, falling off the pace a little bit. Same with Pete. Claire's after getting past Celtic. Say now in the next couple of laps we're going to start seeing the first pit stops. People get off the mediums onto the softs. Although they're going to have to get I'd say another 3 laps on these mediums before they think about going onto the soft tyre, if they're going to want to let them last until the end. So it's going to have to be 12 or 13 laps on the medium and maybe 8 laps on the soft. We'll have to see. So, all as it was, Moo the Monkey out in front, P1, Rally Rob, P2, Laney in P3. After putting a bit of a gap now to Stevie in P4, Roger in P5, Pete in P6, Pusha in P7, Claire in P8, Pusha's after losing out a position to Pete, Celtic in P9. That is your order. Oh, as we see Pete and Pusha head into the pits. Nice purple tyres coming out for Pusha. Pete's in the Mazda. Take on some fuel. As Pusha comes in. And Pete is away. Onto the hards. Interesting. Push is the same. Onto the hards. Medium's really starting to die now. Stevie seems to have brought it back a bit. 1.7 seconds down to 1.1. Be interesting to see if the rain did come in Tier 1. So let's follow Mumu for a lap and see how he gets on. Thought he was going to turn into pits for a second. Samo's in. Welcome in, Samo. Like 27, drop for the legend. Thanks for the like, Samo. Hope you're keeping well. Rob now has brought that gap down a little bit. He's down to 3.7. So, is there more to tell in this story of Mumu the Speed Monkey? Will Rob be able to do anything about it? Gaps are really starting to open up around the field now, all 1 second or more to the various people. Yeah, Skinno, it's been massive changes in all the standings. Pusha. Couple of mistakes, sent him right down the field. He's a minute behind Mumu now. Rob having a solid race. Be interesting to see now if he does wait to pit for softs, what he'll be able to do with them. I think as himself, he is slightly better tyre wear than Mumu, I think, but not much in it. I'd say they're all starting to struggle with those front tyres. Good point, Richie. Pusher was in the pits. Thanks, Samo. Thanks for dropping by. Richie, I should have got you on as co-commentator for this. You are keeping me honest tonight. So Rob makes his pit then, off the mediums. Let's stick with him, see what he does. I'd say at this point now he's going to take softs. Let's see what goes on as he starts putting in his fuel. Gonna say 7 laps of fuel needed. Oh, and he fuels up full. That's an error from Rob. Another error from Rob, back onto mediums. Sorry, Rob. Needed 2 compounds, medium to medium. Let's see, does Moo come in now this lap? No! Unfortunate, because that was looking like it was going to be a really good... Oh, and the cold tyres. He was going good too as well, Richie. Took a leaf out of your book. Gets into the pits, makes a mistake. Stevie now with those hards, they're starting to struggle as well. Don't know if Stevie would have made the mediums last on that McGann. That's unfortunate with that car though, I think. Let's see now what everyone does. I'd imagine Moomoo's coming into the pits. Get onto those softs for the last stint. Nope, he's gone again. Let's see what Laney does. 15 seconds down. Will he pit? And he goes for another lap. Stevie goes for another lap, and Roger is into the pits. What will he do now? Onto mediums, perhaps? Unfortunate for Rob, couple of errors. Onto the wrong tyre and then filled up his fuel tank when he didn't need to. Could have been a good finish. As Roger's a bit of fuel now. Let's see what he does with the fuel tank. I'd say about a half tank maybe. A bit more, yeah. And he's on the softs. First soft runner then, Roger. Let's see if he can do any kind of an undercut on Laney. Make those tyres work. What will Moo do? Will he stick it out for one more lap? I'd say with the time that's left though, it's time to go onto the soft tyres. They'll make them last. Stevie is not letting Laney get away. 1.7, it's still, anything can happen here. One mistake from Laney and Stevie's back ahead. It is close. I think Rob's error though is only going to play into Laney's hands in terms of where he's going to finish and his race for P2 in the championship. Let's see what Moo does now, coming around 130R. Has to hit the pits, even his fuel is getting low now. And he's coming in. I'd say you're going to see a run of people into the pits now. Fuel's not going to last another lap either for Laney. As he's in the pits. Stevie's in the pits. Rob is coming around 130R now. As Moo starts putting in a bit of fuel, he'll be out now in a moment. Half a tank, soft tyres, Moo's on the run again. As Rob comes down the back straight. Look at the gap that Rob has. He's 7.5 seconds now. He was down to 3 seconds. But that extra time stopping, filling up his tank with fuel is after ruining his chances, even though he's on the wrong tyres. Ruining his chances in this race. Laney comes out now with Stevie only 1.3 seconds behind. Stevie with a little bit more fuel and soft tyres. Wonder now, did Laney fuel up enough? We shall see. So here comes Roger, a couple of laps on those softs, not worn too much. As he goes purple. He's got to get ahead of Laney. So pushing out a few laps on those hard tyres, no real wear on them, lower fuel. Claire's after pitting on the softs. Kelty got the hards with a pit lane penalty. Unfortunate. I think the main battle on track here is going to be between Stevie, Roger and Laney for P3, last podium position. Although with Rob now potentially going to get a penalty, might all be different. Roger now fighting Stevie for the last podium position, I'd say. So just under 8 minutes left. So probably going to get 4 laps, 3.5 laps out of this. I wonder could they pitted a couple of laps earlier for softs. As Moo goes purple. Oh, was that Rob going off? Or was it a big bit of server lag? Yeah, all was all right. Ooh, and it's all getting close for P3. Seven tenths between Stevie and Laney, and then 7 tenths back to Roger. So 1.4, 1.5 seconds covering 3, 4, and 5. Very close. Will anything happen now in these last few laps? We shall see. Stevie sets his best sector time there. Roger narrowing the gap a bit. Will he get the slip down the straight? Really close now. As Rob realises his mistake, comes into the pits, going to change tyres again. He'll avoid the penalty, but he'll lose the time now in the pits. Oh, as Laney picks up a penalty. What happens there? Must have cut the turn coming through 130R or the final chicane. That's going to make a big difference now. Big difference. As Rob's onto the softs, comes out in P6, just behind Pete. Fresh softs. Pete's on hards. Got his window wipers on for aerodynamics. I'd imagine Rob will be able to catch him now and get by him. Let's keep an eye now on Laney as he gets to the penalty zone. He's got a second to Stevie, who's coming under pressure from Roger. Moo is cruising just after setting the fastest lap, 2:11.5. Only a few tenths off his fastest qualifying lap. So Laney about to slow down. This could cost him. That half second is going to cost him a couple of seconds on the straight. So he hits the penalty line now. Will it be enough? Will he keep the inside into 130R? Oh, Stevie gets run off the road. Comes back on. What's going to happen here now? Oh, it's all happening. Gotta take a look back at that. Laney has the inside. Roger keeps it on the track. Stevie comes back across. Oh, and he goes wide into Roger. And Roger's gone. Chaos is right, Mike. Let's see the order of things. So Roger now 9 seconds off the back of Stevie. Laney manages to keep his P2. Ouch, it's right, Dib-Dob. Yeah, Mike, that penalty line it's a tough penalty line because it's in the acceleration area for that straight into 130R, so you struggle. Stevie goes a little bit wide there. Does he just overcook it? Gets on the power, onto the gravel, cuts back in. We've all done it. That was an oopsie. Indeed it was, Richie. You can see how the Megane has just chewed up those soft tyres. Like Moo, much fresher tyres compared to Stevie. Stevie's front right is hurting. Rob now, after recovering to P5, as he laps Celtic. Not ideal for Rob. I know he had to make that extra pit to get onto the second required tyre type, but still a decent enough recovery up to P5. Now as Moo starts the last lap. So starting the last lap, we've Moo in first, Laney in second with 2.8 seconds to Stevie, 6 seconds to Roger, 6 seconds to Rob, 8 seconds to Pete, 3 seconds to Pusha, back to Claire, back to Celtic. Have to say, yeah, Moo's having a lovely time. Moo hasn't put a foot wrong from quali, went out straight away in the first lap, into first, got 2 seconds of a lead in the first lap and hasn't looked back. He's Moo Verstappen. Never mind Moo the monkey. Look at those soft tyres. 2 more laps. Easy. Yeah, I think you're right, Skinno. I think Roger won round 1. And yeah, Moo now has been there or thereabouts for the rest of the season. Really been a dominant performance now by Moo. Deserve a champion, I would say. Don't think anyone would argue that. So looking back on the track map, all is spread out by the looks of it. I'd imagine the stewards will hear something about that incident from 130R into the final chicane. Let's wait and see. As we follow Moo on his parade lap, finish off the race. As the sun goes down on Suzuka, the sun goes down on the championship. Very poetic. And crossing the line is Moo, your Tier 2 champion. Congratulations, Moo. As Laney now comes into the final chicane. Roger and Stevie have swapped positions. Do we see what happened there? Does Stevie go wide into 130R? Tyres are dead. Front right's gone. Just couldn't hold it. That Megane eats tyres. Eats tyres. Well done, Moo. dominant performance. As we've Rob finishing in P5, Pete's finishing P6, Pusha P7, Claire's P8, and Celtic is coming back in P9. But I think Mumu, congratulations, well done. Yep, you're right, Hench, driven like a champ. Well done, Mumu. So Mumu, P1, Champione. Laney, Roger, Stevie, Rob, Pete, Pusha, Claire, Celtic. Been a great race. Really good. Well done, everybody. Well done, Laney, Pusha. Hills, hope your race went well. Champione. Thanks, Speedy. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's been a good season. Don't forget, jump into the Discord. I think you're all there already, but gotta keep it keep going. Jump into the Discord and keep an eye out for the Perry Ferry 500 starting next week. Speedy's doing FNL tomorrow night. Yes, good reminder. Jump into his stream, say hello, get the cars, enjoy some racing. And yeah, it's been great. Well done, everyone. And we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.